Hey everybody, Jamie here, Nomadic Rev. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. And tonight I thought I would talk just a little bit about how I'm planning to make it through the next few months, both with looks like maybe more restrictions from the pandemic as well as winter. And hopefully this will be something that encourages you tonight. So I think we're all getting a little bit fatigued with 9 months now into this pandemic, and there's a lot of people I think who are dreading, like myself, the winter months as well. It's getting cold, it's dark early, and so I want to just share with you just some tips that I have for you tonight that maybe will encourage you and help you through the next several months. Maybe you're the type of person who loves the winter. The older that I get, seems like the less I like the winter. I really don't like the short days. That's one of the worst parts, because here in Minnesota in the summer, we can have, you know, in the peak of summer, it can be light till 10 o'clock at night. So when it starts getting dark here, you know, in the dark of winter, which is the next month basically before we start going back, it'll get dark at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So you're talking about like 5 hours of daylight gone, and it's tough. I'm really feeling it more and more every year. So here's some of the things that I try and do. First of all, I just try and stay busy with different projects. For me, I have an online business that I'm trying to work on. I love creating content or creating websites. I do different types of that sort of stuff. And one of the things that I found is, if you can have a hobby, maybe for you it's a puzzle, maybe it's reading, maybe it's going to a gym if it's open, something that stimulates your inside your creativity. I find that really energizes me. The second thing is, I love looking for ways to be active even in these unusual seasons. So I like to snowmobile. I have a couple old snowmobiles. Skiing is a lot of fun. Maybe ice skating or even ice fishing. I picked up ice fishing a couple of years ago for the first time. That's a really cool experience if you've never done it. Just something that forces you to learn to enjoy the different seasons. That's something that has really worked well for me. I'm fortunate because I live here in Minnesota as well, so we have Mall of America. There's a lot of walking you can do there. I'm kind of older than my age. I love mall walking. I love people watching. And so anything that I can do that just really gets me active, causes me to have to use either energy or creativity, that really helps. And then the last thing that I'll say is, for me personally, staying connected to family and friends. I have family in another part of the country. I'm so thankful for technology. I'm thankful. I can remember a time when there was no internet. And so being able to, whether it's Skype or Zoom or FaceTime, but also even connecting with like friends here. I have a thing where if I have to like run somewhere and maybe I have to drive like a half hour somewhere and I'm going to have to take care of some business, I'll try and pair that with connecting with a friend over lunch. And again, that's kind of up in the air right now with the pandemic, but hopefully things will get back to normal sooner rather than later. I kind of pair the two things together. So I have to do something productive. I have a chore, a task, a job, something I have to do, and then connect to that. I try and do something fun as well, because a lot of times, you know, those are kind of once in a while things. So I'll do something, you know, maybe that I wouldn't normally do in a given week. So I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Just some encouraging, maybe some unique ideas or some ways that you can stay positive during this next stretch of this pandemic, as well as the holidays, all that good stuff. Let me know if you have any tips on how to keep your sanity during a pandemic and winter, because I love to hear them. I think other people on my channel would love to hear them in the comments below. And if you like videos like this, please consider hitting the thumbs up and subscribing, and talk to you in the next one. Have a great night.